Nearly all construction sites have unprotected sides, edges, wall openings, or floor holes at some point, which pose a hazard to the workers moving around the job site. These openings and sides must be protected with guardrails or covers. Guardrails are a fall protection system that is a barrier preventing workers as well as job site visitors from falling off a walkway, landing, or working surface, or through a hole. Here are some examples of where guardrails are needed during construction. Leading edges, stairwell openings in the floor and stair landings, open-sided balconies, platforms, and lofts, completed decks and porches, low-silled windows less than 39 inches, roof skylight openings, and ramps or runways. Guardrails must always be installed around openings in floors and across openings of walls and windows greater than 18 inches, when the work area is 6 feet or more above a lower level. For all window openings, the sill height determines the need for a guardrail. For window openings with a 6-foot fall hazard, guardrails must be installed if the bottom sill height is less than 39 inches. A complete guardrail system consists of a top rail, a mid-rail, and a toe board. Guardrails must always be built in the following manner. Install top rails at 42 inches high, with mid-rails placed halfway between the top of the guardrail top rail and the floor or walking working surface. Also, install toe boards at a minimum of 4 inches along the edge of the walking or working surface to protect from falling debris and objects such as tools or materials. In certain instances, such as when workers are using stilts or ladders, the top rail would need to be raised the equivalent height to protect the worker from the fall hazard. Guardrails must be strong enough to resist breaking. The top rail of a guardrail system needs to withstand at least 200 pounds of force applied in any direction along the rail. Mid-rails must withstand 150 pounds of force applied in the same manner, while toe boards must withstand 50 pounds of force placed against them. For wood railings, use construction-grade lumber with the posts being at least 2 by 4. All vertical supports or posts must be installed no more than every 8 feet. Finally, guardrails must not have any rough or jagged surfaces that could cause punctures, lacerations, or snagged clothing. Open-sided stairs present a fall hazard and must be protected the same way as floor and wall openings. Any stairway with 4 or more risers or a height of more than 30 inches must be protected by a guardrail system, also known as stair rails. Some stairs will require both handrails, which is handhold for support, and stair rails that act as a guardrail. The easiest solution is to build your stair rails so they can serve both as the handrail and guardrail for an open-sided stair. Install stair rails at 36 inches from the top of the stair rail to the front edge of the riser, so it can serve as both stair and handrail, and install mid-rails halfway between the stair rail and the stair stringer. Just like other guardrails, build the stair rail system strong enough to withstand 200 pounds of force applied in any direction along the rail. And again, make sure the rail is not surfaced to create any injury hazards, such as protruding nails or sharp edges that may puncture or lacerate hands, as well as snag clothing. The end of your stair rail or handrail must be cut close so as not to create a hazard from projecting ends in walking areas. Finally, if installing a stair rail at the side of any wall, ensure that there is a gap of at least 3 inches to allow for a proper handhold. The essential purpose of guardrails and stair rails is to protect workers from falling to another level. Floor hole covers can offer the same protection while also protecting against falling objects. Any 2-inch or greater opening in the floor must be protected and covered. Floor hole covers prevent debris and materials from falling on other workers, but also serve to protect workers from trips and falls. Workers should only cover floor openings such as HVAC registers, plumbing floor cutouts, skylights, and basement stair openings, with a cover strong enough to support twice the anticipated load being placed on it. When placing hole covers, they should be secured by screwing or nailing into place to protect against any movement. And be sure to mark the word hole or cover on the cover. Finally, if guardrails or hole covers cannot be provided to protect against fall hazards, workers must use a personal fall arrest system that consists of a body harness with a lanyard and secure anchor points or a safety net system.